Hello everybody, what is up? This is Eddie Neddy and welcome to the latest video on the channel here for you guys today. And we're going to be doing a Birmingham City keep 50-50 / sell get rid tier list. Obviously for the end of the season. Unfortunately we are in League One. Yeah, laugh as much as you want, but hey. So we're just going to get right into it. So the first kick it off is an interesting one, Longo. I'd like going Longo. I'd keep him easily. I feel like he adds a good amount of depth into the team. Young, pacey, can grow and develop. Maybe go out and loan, but I don't really necessarily think he's a left back. I think he's definitely more of like a left winger, left mid, a lot more of an attacking player. Defensively, he definitely needs to improve, but I really like Longo. And shame he didn't get that much of a chance this season, but Lee Buchanan has been phenomenal, to be fair. Next one we're going to go into is another strong option. Alfie Chang, definitely keep. Really rate this youngster. Great potential. Really good midfielder. Hopefully he'll work well with Mowbray. Obviously played a little bit this season before his big long-term injury, which hopefully should be back for the start of next season. Koji Miyoshi, another one that's going to go in the keep option. I really like Koji. I feel like he's definitely got that technical ability. In League One, could do really well. However, I do believe Koji Miyoshi can be a little bit, you know, he does too much. You know, he needs to be a little bit less, you know, selfless at times. But I really do like Koji Miyoshi, and I think he's got a player got potential with us. You know, I know he is 28, 29, hitting his peak or at his peak, but I still believe there is more to see of Koji. And hopefully, I thought when he was under Mowbray, he was very good, and I think under all the managers, he still has shown a decent amount of quality. Next one is Lee Buchanan, another one in the keep. God, so many players in the keep here at the moment. But yeah, Lee Buchanan, in my opinion, one of the players of the season alongside Jordan James and Jake Stansfield. Love Lee Buchanan, really good left back, young, can grow, can develop. I really like him. Lee Buchanan, very good player. Oliver Burke, do I even need to say? He's only on loan anyway, so he's leaving, but yeah, 100% get rid. Andre Dozzell, this is an interesting one. I'm going to go in the 50-50 category of Andre Dozzell. I've heard quite a few negative things about him, but when I've seen him play for Blues this season, you know, in about, I don't know how many games he played for us, about 7, 8, you know, he was good. He was good. He is a really good player, Andre Dozzell, in my opinion, and I think he's a player, again, that can grow. Good ball-playing midfielder. Excited to see how he'll do under Mowbray if we do sign him permanently. Obviously, it is only a loan. His contract is up. He is leaving QPR, so interested to see where he will go, Andre Dozzell. Let me know your thoughts about Andre Dozzell in the comments. Alex Pritchard, I think for League One, definitely keep Pritchard, even though I've not been impressed with what I've seen from him so far. The only thing he's really done for us is a goal contribution against Hull for the cross for Lukas Jukovic. But yeah, I do like Pritchard when I've seen him play for other teams. I loved him when he played for Sunderland. I can't remember, they were 0-0 against one team, and then he came on and they ended up winning by 3-0, and I think he provided like 2 goals, or like an assist, 2 assists. Really good player, Pritchard, but just concerned about his injuries. Awu, I'd get rid. I mean, I think Awu gets a little bit too much stick, but I just don't think he is what we're after. Jordan James, obviously I'd love to keep Jordan James, even though I do strongly believe he will go in real life. I do strongly believe that he will go in real life, Jordan James. I think he's been brilliant for us. You know, he's got loads of goals for us. Been played absolutely amazing under Rooney. Great in that number 8 role. I do feel like he's been playing a little bit out of position under Rauer out wide, which... Not under Rauer, under Venus, I feel like, and maybe even Mowbray's been a little bit out of position. He needs to be played down the middle, not necessarily coming out the left or the right. And, you know, don't play him too deep either. Next player, Cody Demel, obviously only a loan, but I'd love us to get Demel back permanently. I think he was brilliant for us when I've seen him play, you know, for us. I think he was definitely a really good player. You could tell why he was a big part of that Luton team that got promoted to the Premier League. You know, in the right back position, play consistently for them. And I really like Cody Demel, and hopefully he does sign for us permanently, even though I doubt it. I think there'll be a lot of other championship clubs around, snooping around him. Tyler Roberts, 50-50 on Roberts, even though I'm leaning to more about keep. I think we will keep him, leaning towards, like I said, 50-50. I think just because, from what I've seen of him, he's played really good, but I feel like, you know, we haven't seen much of him. He's been injured a lot. I thought against Coventry he was phenomenal. I thought against, I can't remember the other team. I I can't remember the other team, actually, that he played against. Was it Preston? I thought he was really good. Tyler Roberts definitely can bring that quality into the team. Definitely got that, you know, Premier League touch on him. But unfortunately, his injury record really ruins him. Sharike Demel, I think he could be really important in League One. He's shown it before he's got promoted out of the league. I feel like we need players like that. He can produce a moment of magic out of nowhere. You know, he could play winger, he could play up front, you know, centre-attacking midfielder, both sides. I really like Dembele. And again, despite, you know, he is a little bit older than what I think most people realise, he is a very good footballer. Next one, Ethan Laird. I'd like us to keep Ethan Laird, you know, at the club. I'd like us to keep Ethan Laird, you know. I know a lot of players in keep here. Let me know if you guys only disagree with these. But yeah, Ethan Laird. I like Ethan Laird. I do agree. I don't think he's been as good as he has since his injury. Since he first signed, he suffered a big long-term injury, Ethan Laird. That's when Drameh came in, played loads of times, Drameh, and then obviously taken out. Sometimes they both played, but rarely. But yeah, Laird. I like Laird, but I think he just needs to work on his defensive ability a little bit more. He's great going forward, but defensively can be a bit of a worry. Jonathan Ruddy. 50-50 on Ruddy. I like Ruddy. I think he's a good keeper, but obviously he's knocking on a little bit, and I'd prefer us to bring in a new keeper. Mark Roberts, I'd get rid. Roberts maybe could be alright for League One. With about time we let go of these players. Gary Gardner, same here. I love guards, but unfortunately he's just not going to be, you know, a consistent part of the team. He massively cares about the club. Rarely played this season. He did come off the bench a few times. Played as well during the West Brom game. Obviously scored that free kick. I like Gary Gardner, been a good servant to the club, but time to let him go. Keshi Anderson. I don't know what to do about Keshi, really. This is a tough one with Keshi. I think I'm going to get him in keep, you know. Like I said, I feel like he's been really good when he has played, despite not really getting any goals or assists. I definitely feel like he's been that player that's always got, like, the pre-assist, if that makes any sense, or the movement for the assist. I think his quality. I think in League One he could do really well. Add some extra depth in that winger spot. Seems to be rated by Rowett and Mowbray, but was never really given that much of a chance under Rooney or Eustace. Actually, no, Eustace did originally sign him, and he was good for Eustace to begin with. Didn't really, but then again, he did have a bit of an injury. Keshi didn't really play for Mowbray. Actually, my apologies. He played for Eustace and Rowett towards the end, and I feel like he was solid when I saw him. Sonic. I'm going to get rid of Ivan. I feel like it's time to let him go. Unless he takes a massive wage decrease, I'd keep him. But I think for right now, I think I'd get rid of him. Next one, Hogan. If only it was this Scott Hogan that was playing for Blues this season. You know, this one where it was phenomenal for us on loan and then joined us and wasn't really that great. I mean, he had, you know, a couple of seasons scoring 10-ish goals, but not great. Lukas Jukovic. Oh, I'd love to keep Juke, but is it time we let him go? I'm going to put him in the 5th. No, you know what? Keep. In League One, he could be really good, but is that sentimental? Dion Sanderson has really disappointed me recently, Dion. He really has. He really has disappointed me, Dion. Very 50-50 on him. He's disappointed me a lot, Dion Sanderson. He's disappointed me a lot. And hopefully, you know, he does grow to continue better. He was solid in Eustace, but I think when Eustace went, it wasn't really that great. And obviously with the whole, you know, incident that's happened in real life, it's a little bit concerning. George Hall, I'd keep George Hall, youngster, can't really say much more. I think he's shown promise when he's played. Unfortunately, injuries have really affected him. However, you know, he is still being looked at by Premier League clubs. No, Leeds, Liverpool, Everton were all interested in him. But yeah, George Hall. Buchanan, 50-50 on Buchanan. I think Buchanan, fantastic player. His ability, in my opinion, is one of the best in the Championship. You know, he can get out of tight situations, can produce a wonder strike, but he needs to be less selfish. You know, he really needs to be, you know, to be playing the ball a lot more, you know, passing it. He just seems to just run up and just take shots from 40 yards out. Not sure. Pike, 100% keep Pike, ball playing midfielder, love him. Etheridge, I'd get rid. Christian, in all fairness, I feel sorry for Ethers, love Evers, you know, I think he 100% cares about the club massively, but just wages again. Billick, I like Billick. Even though I'm leaning towards 50-50, but I like Billig. And Stansfield, obviously, the dream would be to re-sign Stansfield. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on that tier list. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day, everybody. See you all soon. Much love. Take care.